Hey guys, it's Jacob C. Rose, aka the Proper Bonkers Doctor, doing a guest video for the Whoniversals. While I'm at it, here's the only review of Doctor Who Series 10 that I'll ever do. Good, great, alright, great, bad, alright, great, except for the end, which kind of ruins the timing a bit because it's supposed to be great about a fear of human mortality, but now the Master may have helped in their creation, which is really a bit confusing, mixed bag, but overall decent enough. Okay, opinions out of the way, let's talk about more opinions, but not just mine. So, Series 10's over, and lots of people are saying it's a real reform to Doctor Who standards after the abomination that is Series 9, and debatably other seasons before. How much it is better is still very debatable. According to my family, it's alright, but not as good as other series. So, why are the viewing figures so bad if it's supposed to be so good? Firstly, let's get weather out of the picture. The weather was good in summer 2007, and look at the viewing figures for Series 3. Now, I will say one of the things that affects the viewing figures is that on-demand services are much more available than they were 10 years ago. Series 3 was 10 years ago? Oh no! I'm old! So I'd say that having the ability to choose when you watch stuff does affect the overnight figures, but I still think it's not as big as it once was. Let's take a pause and look at merchandise. In this era, being nerdy is practically mainstream, with Forbidden Planets and comic book shops not just being a place for shut-ins and antisocial people now. Walls of the same thing and differently packaged items are available to the masses. But if you look for the Doctor Who section, it really isn't as big as it was. Look at all the figures we used to get back then. Chip, the empty Cassandra frame, the granny from the Idiot's Lantern. Yeah, the show isn't as big as it once was. But why? Easy. Anything after Series 5. Say what you want about these seasons in your own opinion, but the casual audience tuned out about 2011 onwards from what I hear from other people that I know. Let's go through a basic list of what went wrong. 2011, Doctor Who focuses on the titular character instead of the relatable companions, and makes the plot a bit too difficult to follow. I always had to explain it to others. Torchwood is brought back to be awful. Anything associated with the Russell T Davies era is now dead. 2013, a rise in interest with the 50th anniversary phenomenon, a chance for the show to be good again. Series 8 contains an alienating Doctor with no relatable companion for the audience to latch onto and relate with because Clara is boring and has no character. 2015. Series 9 is the worst series of Doctor Who to ever exist, with 1 or 2 redeemable episodes. Most of the casual audience has tuned out by now. 2016. No Doctor Who, nobody really cares. Class airs. So, yeah, that's how Doctor Who fell into the ditch it's in now, and it's making its way up with Series 10, but not really that well. With Chris Chibnall in charge, we really need to see some drastic changes. But what should they be? Personally, I think we should return to a companion-based series. The story arc of Series 11, if there is one, should revolve around the character of the companion. We should be learning about this ongoing story alongside them. You tend to have series that have an overarching plot that relates to the main characters and kind of see the characters emotionally develop throughout the series. So we can kind of see them change over the course of the series from one point to another, and we kind of get to join the character on that journey as opposed to just having the Doctor and Nardole watch a door and talk to it for a bit. No offence to Nardole. Series 11 also needs to be separate from the past 53 and a bit years of the show. An engaging thing with Eccleston's series is that it's standalone. No references to the past given, except from 2 returning antagonists, and those are explained within the episodes. In Series 10, we are just given Mondasian Cybermen and the Sim Master, and we expect to know what they are. I really want to see this series take place much further in the future for the new Doctor, far after their regeneration and inevitable redesigns. I don't want a whole episode of the Doctor bumbling about in post-regenerative crazies. I just want the story of a normal human stumbling into the wide universe and having an enigmatic stranger in a blue box show them the stars. I'll leave you on one last note. Riz Ahmed for the 13th Doctor.